I'm looking for a certain feeling, gotta hit a raw. Look up to my ceiling, lady, chandeliers galore. Look into my closet, then you know I love couture. Even more, my shoe collection, too fly for the fuck.
What's going on, y'all? It's ManCodeTV, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through, man, checking us out, see what we got going on over here. And yeah, make sure you sub to the channel. I definitely need those subscribers, I need that support. I appreciate it. Keeps me motivated, keeps me going. And also, if you want to donate to the channel, man, you can do that as well. I got my little PayPal link in the description, so you can check that out as well, man. If not, definitely just give me a like, if nothing else, and let's get into it. So, as you can tell from the title, this whole thing I'm about to get into is just about a horrible, terrible Tinder date. Probably the worst Tinder date of all time. Now, not the worst of all time, but that shit was bad as hell. That shit was pretty bad. So I'm gonna let y'all know how it went down. So, all right. So on Tinder, of course, me and this chick, we end up matching up. She seemed pretty cool, man. She was decent. I give her about a 6.5 on a looks meter, whatever. She was all right. She was okay. Not the worst, but not the best either. She was just okay. The only saving grace for this chick, which is my weakness, she had the big boobies, She had that. Had the big titties. So that had me mesmerized, enough for me to actually go on a date with this chick. So, we kept trying to make plans to go on this date. And stuff kind of kept falling through, but it wasn't bad enough to the point where I'm like, man, all right, this chick acting crazy. She flaking all over the place. Forget it. It was kind of like we would make tentative plans, but we weren't making any, just full on direct plans. We're going to do this, we're going to do that. So we eventually made direct plans. We got it all together when we're going to meet up. And we went ahead and met up, out here at this cool little restaurant, man. It's like a cool little bar, man. Real cool spot. It's real chill. Not a lot of people are there during the week, and we end up going on a Thursday. So during the week, it's not a lot of people at this spot, and it's real kind of like a cozy, little bar, where you gonna stop, you can get you something to drink, but you can also get you something to eat. That'll be pretty decent. So it's a cool little spot. So we end up going to this spot. All right. And, I went to meet her, whatever. And I got there before she did. And, I seen her come through the door. She had curly hair. It's like an Italian chick. All right. So, and this chick was from New York. And I'm going to tell you why that's relevant in a minute. So, she come through the door, I say, what's up, whatever, man. She sit down. I'm like, oh, okay, she's fuckable, no doubt. She's, like I said, about a 6.5, man. So she's definitely 6.5, man. To me, that's about the minimum of fuckable. A 6 is like the minimum. 6.5, you're a little bit better than just fuckable, So, you're all right. But like I said, nothing too crazy. We don't go too crazy about this chicken, nothing like that. But I was trying to get a little head or something, man. I'm gonna get something out of there. I'm either gonna bang you, smash. I'm gonna get some head. I'm gonna get something out of it, man. That's my rule, man. I gotta get something out of the deal, man. I either gotta get me some bomb ass head, or I gotta smash, or both. But I gotta get one of the two, or it's a, mission failed. Mission failed. We gotta retreat. Anyway, so like I said, she sits down, man. She got curly hair. She about 5'5", I say. And so, we go through the little pleasantries, man. We introduce ourselves. Hey, what's up? Okay, right? So she tells me she's from New York. She's from the same city that my cousin is from. Like, my cousin's from New York. He's not from New York City. I'm not going to call what city he is from. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to put him on blast like that. Somebody might be able to put two and two together, so I ain't going to put all that out there. But anyway, my cousin, he's from New York. I'm from down south. And she's from the same city that he's from, right? So I tell her this. And she's like, oh, really? I'm like, yeah, he's from so-and-so. And she's like, oh, okay. Well, what part of town is he from, though? And I was like, what part of town is he from? I done been to visit my cousin plenty of times up in New York. I don't know what the hell part of town that is, man. I don't know, dog. I don't know if that's the south side, the east, the west, the north. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know. I don't know what part of town he lives in. So I'm like, I don't know what part of town he from. You know what I'm saying? I just know he from the same, city in New York that you from. You know what I'm saying? That's all I really know. I thought that was kind of cool. And she just kept asking me more and more questions about, oh, well, something else about this and the other kid. Oh, do you know what high school he went to? Do you know this about? I'm like, nah, man, I don't know what damn high school he went to. Damn it, why you asking me so many goddamn personalized questions, man, about my cousin? I just said he from there, and she acting like, I don't know, man, she just acting real weird, man. I didn't like that vibe she was giving me from asking me, what part of town your cousin from, what high school did he go to, all this and that. Man, I didn't like that vibe from there. So I'm like, all right, man, I don't like where this chick coming from. I don't like what she trying to do. I don't know what she's trying to do with this information. So I kind of cut that short. All right. So now I will say, when she came in the door, she was not smiling and bubbly. She had like a very disturbed look. She just looked very anxious, like she had been stressed out or something. And she did tell me before we even met on the phone, before she got there, she said she had been house sitting for her friend or something. And the dog had got sick or something and vomited all over the place or something, man. Some old nasty shit, man. So she said she was stressed out about this because she was dog sitting or house sitting and, dog sitting in the process. And she was just stressed out about this dog because, her friend left her, in care of her dog or whatever, as well as the house. And she was saying stuff like, when she sat down, she was saying like, I'm stressed, the dog was sick and stuff, and I was dealing with that all day, and then I was at work, and then I had to deal with that when I came home, and the dog like tore up all the stuff at the house, and I was just like, I gotta do all this stuff right. So she looked very stressed out the whole time, even when she first walked in. So I wasn't feeling that vibe. So like I said, we continue talking, and like I said, I'm just not digging her vibe. And when I'm not digging a girl's vibe, this does not feel like this is going to go anywhere. She just was not giving me bubbly. She wasn't just giving me what I needed. She was being talkative, but I know when a girl is very, into the conversation, she's into it, or when her mind is somewhere else, and she kept checking her phone and stuff like that. And I'm just like, all right. And she was like, oh, I'm checking my phone because the girl that I'm house sitting for or whatever, she's asking me about the dog and stuff. And I'm like, all right, she keeps talking about this damn dog. So I'm already annoyed at this point. So, we continue talking, trying to get to know each other. And it's just not there, y'all. It's just not there. And I knew it wasn't there. And I'm just like, damn. And in my mind, I'm thinking, can I still get something out of this, man? Or is this just a waste of time, dude? You gonna put too much effort into this little stupid date, and you ain't gonna get nothing out of it. So what you gonna do? I'm thinking this to myself. So in my mind, I'm like, yo, nah, this ain't gonna work, dog. I'm aborting the mission. So I said, fuck it, I'm gonna abort this motherfucker. Nah, I'm aborting the mission. So in the middle of us talking, she's just like, oh, well, I'm going to go home after this or whatever, and I'm just going to go. She's just giving me this vibe like she's just going to go home. She's kind of not feeling the date either. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I told her, I said, well, you seem like you got to get home or whatnot. So, go ahead and do your thing. And, I'm probably going to get out of here too. So I had, just so y'all know, I had already ordered some food. So I'm eating food and I'm drinking my drink. I think I got some kind of alcohol or something like that, a beer, and she bought a glass of wine. All right. So she kind of was drinking the wine the whole time, or whatever, right? And I think she even got a second glass of wine. All right. So when I knew that this date was going to end and, you know, she's going to leave and I'm about to leave or whatever, right? So I said, yo, how you want to do this, man? How you want to split this up? Yo, when I said that, she looked at me like, and I looked at her like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, I don't give a fuck how you looking at me. I don't care what kind of huffing and puffing you doing. Yeah, I said we splitting it up. I know I ain't getting nothing out of this. So I'm not going to even pay for one drink. Usually, you know, sometimes, man, I'll buy a girl a drink, man. If I'm feeling generous, I'll buy her one drink. But if I know it ain't nothing popping, I ain't buying shit. And you on your own, Captain. So I knew wasn't nothing popping. So, you know, I told her, split it up. And this chick went into this whole tirade of talking about, well, you know, girls like it when you pay for them for first dates or whatever. And I'm like, oh, really? Oh, that's what they like? I said, well, yo, you know what? I don't give a fuck what they like. I said it just like that. I don't give a fuck what they like. I said, I'm not paying for the, you know, we just met or whatever. It was whatever. And I'm going to pay for my part of my meal and you pay for yours. We just met up. This what it was, you know, and that's just what it is, you know. It's a 50-50 deal. And she just got pissed, y'all. She was pissed. She was like, well, let me tell you some stuff about women, and let me tell you that you're not going to get anywhere with women, you know, going on first dates and not paying for them and stuff. And I'm just like, what? I said, man, get out of here. I said, yo, I got plenty of females. I get plenty women, okay? And I don't need you to tell me how to get no chicks, man. Like, get up out of here with that, man. And she was just like, I'm so tired of this shit. And she started cursing this shit, right? And I was like, yo, I said, man, hey, I don't care nothing about you getting mad, man. You know, hey, just pay for your own shit. And she was just like, if I knew I was going to have to pay for my drink, I wouldn't even have bought these 2 glasses of wine. And I was like, oh, so you thought I was going to pay, so it's just drinks on me, so you just going to get whatever you want. And yo, you ain't got to pay for it, so you just going to drink up, huh? That's what you thought? I said, sorry, yo, you thought wrong. Ooh, yo, her face was so red. She looked like she wanted to jump over the table and hit me, right? Yo, so you know what I'm saying, I put that mean mug on her, like, I said, do something. I said, girl, please do something crazy. I said, I'll slap you across this damn table. I said that shit to her. I said it in my mind, and it just came out of my lips. I said, do something crazy. I said, I'll slap you across this damn table. Real talk. Like, it came in through my mind, and it just came out of my mouth. Because I just felt that vibe, like she thought she could do something, or she was so angry where, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know who she thought she was at this point. Yo, you a little 5 foot nothing little girl or whatever. You know, 5'5" at best, and you a little weak little chick. You know what I'm saying? I'm like 6 feet tall, yo. And you know what I'm saying? I'm a muscular cat. Don't even play with me, like, cause you will get slapped. You know what I'm saying? So after I told her that about, you know, she will get slapped across the table, she got her little purse or whatever. She didn't wait for the dude to come back with the bill or whatever. And she got her stuff and she stood up, right? And so, like I said, she heated at this point. So she goes up and talks to the little hostess or whatever, and she's like, you know, can you get the waiter for me or whatever? I got to get out of here, right? And she's still like looking back at me, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck you looking at? And like I said, this chick was like, she wasn't fat. She was like thick. She had a little bit of thickness. She wasn't fat though. She had some big titties and all that stuff. Definitely on the thick side, man. And but I was like, yo, I said, man, get your fat ass out of here, bitch. Yo, I was letting this chick have it. It was other people in the restaurant looking like, damn. And she was looking embarrassed, like she couldn't go nowhere because she was still stuck at at the entrance of the restaurant, you know, waiting on the waiter dude to come back, because, you know, the hostess went in and told the waiter, oh, you know, can you give this girl a check or whatever, because she's got to get out of here, right? So I'm just letting this chick have it while she's sitting up here. I'm like, yo, I said, get your fat ass up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Yo, this is a terrible ass date. I was like, man, yo, you trash. I said, you thought you was going to come up off of me on a date. I said, but you got fooled. Now you mad. You looking crazy. I was going in on this chick, y'all. I was going in on this bitch. All right? And I ain't never really had no experience like this with a chick that I just had to go in like this. You know, like I said, she was at the front all embarrassed. She couldn't move because she hadn't paid yet. So all she could do was stand there and take it. And I was letting that bitch have it. And, you know, the one dude was with his girl, and he was kind of, you know, they was sitting in their little booth, and he was laughing like, damn, because I was embarrassing this bitch, right? And I was telling her how she was going to trying to get off on me and get over on me and all that. And, you know, people was hearing all that shit, you know, and she felt embarrassed. So eventually, you know, the waiter came out the back. He gave it her ticket, you know, her bill, and she ended up leaving, right? So I'm sitting down there. I still ain't finished my food. So, yo, I'm sitting there laughing. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. Cool. Your boy was relaxed. Y'all hear me? I was relaxed. Right after I cursed this broad out. And so the waiter came to my table. That same waiter. You know what I'm saying? There's a brother, man. He was like, yo, what happened, man? What happened? And I said, yo, I had to curse that chick out, man. He said, yo, I seen that. And I said, yeah, you know what I'm saying? She got the bad attitude and stuff. And then, you know, she wanted me to pay for the meal and all that stuff. Or pay for her drink. And I told her, nah, man, you going to pay your own way. You know what I'm saying? You bought them drinks. You pay for them. And she got all pissed and, you know, and talking crazy. And then I had to let her know. And then she, you know, she bounced up out. I'm telling the waiter this. And he just laughed. He's like, hell yeah. He said, yo, more dudes need to do that shit, man. You know? He said, yo, that's what's up, dog. He said, yo, you know what I'm saying? He gave me the pound or whatever, and we was like, you know, tripping out about it for another minute or whatever as I'm telling them more stuff about it. And yeah, he was just like, yo, man, more dudes need to do that, man. Yo, put these bras in their place, man. They think they princesses and shit, man, walking around here, man. And he said he had seen that chick in there before. I think she lived near there or something. He said he saw her in there one other time or something like that, I guess. But whatever, that's just like another little piece to the story. But so the moral of the story, y'all, is that first off, do not be paying for these bitches, man. And if you do, feel so generous to pay for these bras. One drink maximum, man. That's it. Buy that whole one goddamn drink. That's it. If she orders anything else, some food, another drink, you tell her she gonna have to pay for that shit. But you know, get her one drink. And if the waiter or whatever come back and say, oh, you know, would y'all have some more drinks or something? Like, nah, say nah. But if she insists on having another drink, let her know that she paying for that shit. So, you know, be like, yo, you know, how you want to do this? How you want to split this up? You know, and that's a good way, man, to get these women to go ahead and pay for their side, you know. Say, hey, how you want to do this? You want to split it up? And that's an easy way to do it. You know, so if you ever need any tips on how to get a chick or tell a girl she gonna pay for her side of the date, yo, that's a good way to do it. So, yo, man, I gave y'all the goods on that, man, that bad, terrible ass date, man. So you see how it was, you see how I handled it. You know, I think I handled it pretty good. You know, I let that bitch have it, and she probably gonna always remember that shit, and that'll be a good lesson for her ass. You know, don't be out here thinking you gonna go on dates and dudes just gonna pay for you automatically, and you just gonna be out here just sipping it up, you know, drinking the best wine and alcohol, and all you gotta do is just show up. Nah, bitch, it ain't gonna always be like that, and it definitely wasn't gonna be like that night. Hey, yo, you learned that damn lesson that night. Alright, so, man, I appreciate y'all for coming out. You know what I'm saying? All my fellas, man. Yo, it's another one for you. Terrible date, man. Y'all got the play-by-play. Yo, man, like I said, I appreciate everything, man. I appreciate the support. You know, like, comment, subscribe. You know, make sure you share the video. Hit that notification bell. Yo, and you know what I always say. Stick to the code. What code is that, man? The man code, man. We gone.
Shells, shoot the fucking stylist, we go find the shit ourselves. Audemo was designed by Swiss Beats, black face, black band, orange stitching is a beat.